Hello everyone, Marcus here and welcome to the channel. Today, I will be comparing the all-new Why Not 0.3 from Russell Westbrook, or the signature sneaker of Russell Westbrook, with its predecessor, which is the Why Not 0.2 SE. So let's find out which one is for you. So before we start, don't forget to click that subscribe button and like this video afterward. Follow me for the latest videos for performance basketball sneakers. If you want to watch a full performance review of each of these sneakers, I'll be putting the link down below or up here. So let's start off with the uppers of these two sneakers. The Why Not 0.2 has a mesh upper all throughout the sneaker with some synthetic leather as the wing around the ankle area, with the swings with ripstop material and fuse area all over the toe area going to the lateral side. And in terms of performance, overall support durability of the Why Not SE is very good, especially the cushion also goes up and cradles your foot very well from the forefoot to the heel part of the sneaker. Now let's compare it with the Why Not 0.3. For the 0.3, it features a foam back mesh upper with lots of overlay of synthetic leather, plastics, and some felt material. And in terms of performance, I would say there's an upgrade in terms of support and durability from the Why Not 0.2 SE to the 0.3. It is because the overlays of the 0.3 is a lot thicker and it is made out of more durable materials compared to the ones in the SE 0.2 SE. And the foam back mesh seems to be more rigid. It is flimsier by just a bit, but I like the materials more on the 0.3 because of course it is foam back mesh. It is more ventilated. Even though the upper is multi-layered, air circulation is better on the Why Not 0.3. And another thing that I noticed is Russell Westbrook really likes the extra lateral support near the forefoot area. These wings, these flywire wings found in the 0.2, it can also be found in the 0.3. Plus, they added another strap on the medial part of the sneaker compared to the Why Not 0.2, which has an extra flywire support only in the lateral side. And they added another one in the middle part, which I think is good for us consumers because it adds more support, especially in the forefoot area. And another thing that they upgraded is the lacing system. As you can see, the lacing system in the Why Not SE can be found further from the toe box or the toe tip. But in the 0.3, they move it closer to the forefoot area, which I think will give you extra support. So that is a subtle detail that they changed, but a major improvement in terms of support. And in terms of the wings, they changed it up into a strap, which also works a lot, and it is not tied in or stitched into the upper, unlike in the Why Nots, which the wings are already stitched into the upper. With the 0.3, still adjust the strap even though you are laced tightly already. Another thing is the strap really works if you want to be really locked into the footbed. Now moving on to the back part or heel part of the sneaker. Another thing that they changed up from the SE is they removed these wings and they changed it up into a dual layered material, very similar to the original Why Not version. They cut off the padding, which made the shoe less bulky but still very comfortable. Instead of this very thick cushion around the Achilles and heel, they made it thinner, and the padding is just in a section, which also gives you maximum heel support, lockdown, and very comfortable Achilles pillows without giving you the bulkiness in the 0.3. So I think that's another huge improvement that they made. Both sneakers have pull tab, but on the original version of the Why Nots, the pull tab is connected in the outer layer and it's not connected in the inner layer. Unlike in the Why Not 0.3, it's easier to open up the sneaker and put your foot in, which was a challenge in the original Why Not 0.2 because the pull tab in the 0.2 was kind of useless because you have to hold the inner layer of the heel cushion in order to put your foot in properly. So props to Jordan because this is very well thought of. And as you can see from the top view, it really minimized the bulkiness in the ankle part on the 0.2 to the 0.3. But I know there's some people who likes their heel cushion to be as this thick to give them extra ankle support, so it's just a matter of preference. But for me, I like how they slimmed down the heel part of the 0.3 from the 0.2 because I can move my ankle a little bit more or freely without sacrificing ankle support and ankle mobility. And now moving on to the cushion setup of the 0.2 and the 0.3. Both cushion setups are pretty similar, but they made fine tweaks to give an update or upgrade on the 0.3 from the 0.2. These are the upgrades that I felt from these two sneakers. After breaking them in, it is very bouncy in the forefoot area, while at the heel part of the sneaker, the impact protection are amazing on both sneakers. But the changes that they made to the 0.3 is they trimmed down the injected phylon, thus making the sneaker closer to the ground, so court feel is better on the 0.3. But still, both sneakers are very responsive. And as for the heel part, impact protection is a little bit lesser, but still very good on the 0.3. But if you want maximum impact protection, the heel, of course, go with the 0.2 because injected phylon is a lot chunkier. Another thing that they made, another change that they made is a zoom unit. The 0.3, they made the zoom unit articulated. So what it does is it made the sneaker flatter, so you're more stable on the 0.3. Unlike in the 0.2, you can feel the bulge of the zoom unit because it's just one solid piece. Compared to the section zoom found in the Why Not 0.3, it really helps in the stability of the sneaker. The thing that I like about the injected phylon of the 0.3 is the design. They made it to this lightning or sharp edges compared to this teeth-like structure on the 0.2, but both injected phylon really cradles your foot very well and really locks you down in the footbed for additional support. And now moving on to the outsole of both sneakers, both are made of very hard rubber, so outdoor use is okay. And for indoor courts, very clean courts, amazing traction, doesn't squeak that much, but still it grips very well on the floor. And on dust, that's why I love the Why Not series. On dust, they are amazing. They don't pick up dust that quick, or they don't even pick up dust at all. As you can see, both outsoles are very clean. I haven't cleaned them yet, even my old one, and I played in a very dusty court last night. While I was wearing my PG4s, you can see my PG4s gathering dust very quickly, but with this one, still very clean. So kudos to Jordan brand for that, for still maintaining that excellent traction setup on the Why Not series. Another improvement that they made to the 0.3 outsole is they made it wider. In the forefoot, I think they made it wider by 2 millimeters or 1 millimeter. And on the heel, they also made it wider by around the same thickness. So I know 2 mm is not that much, but when you're stepping in it, you can really feel it and you feel more stable on the 0.3 compared to the 0.2. One thing that I would like to add is the traction also goes up a bit more in the middle part of the sneaker around the forefoot compared to the 0.2, which is flat on the medial part. So what it does is it gives you additional traction when you're doing a first step or a quick step, and when you're crossing over, so it gives you extra traction in the middle part of the sneaker, which is very good. And now for the sizing of both sneakers. Regular footer, go half a size down. If you're a wide footer, go true to your size. And if you have the Why Not 0.2, and if you're planning to get the 0.3, get the same size. For the price point, this is 6,300. I think both pairs are. Or the SE is, I think, 6,700. It's a little bit more expensive compared to the regular Why Not version, but I think the SE and the original version, some colorways are on sale now. So if you are saving or you're more on a budget, go ahead and get the 0.2 because they are awesome performers. You will never go wrong with them. It is one of my favorite sneakers for 2019. But if you can wait and save a little bit more, or if you don't have budget constraints, go ahead and grab the 0.3 because the upgrades that you'll be getting in the 0.3 from the 0.2 is worth the extra bucks. So that's it on my comparison between the 0.2 and the 0.3. I hope I helped you guys out once again. If you have any more questions, comment down below. I'll surely get in touch with you and contact you. So this has been Marches once again. Thank you again for watching this video. I appreciate you. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.